The day Beira-Mar met the man who harmed a defenseless child. Marcelo Borelli made history in the early 2000s by committing one of the most barbaric crimes ever witnessed by Brazilians. Broadcast nationally, he inflicted horrific abuse on a child. After his imprisonment, Borelli would encounter tougher, more capable individuals in a federal police detention center. Among them was none other than Fernandinho Beira-Mar, who would show Borelli what it truly means to face someone capable of standing up to cowardice. As the saying goes, life is like the ocean. No matter how big you are, there's always a bigger fish. For Borelli, that fish turned out to be Beira-Mar. The day Beira-Mar avenged Brazil. Today's story is often referred to as the day Fernandinho Beira-Mar avenged Brazil. Let me clarify, this doesn't mean Beira-Mar is a hero or that he harmed a corrupt politician on behalf of the people. Instead, Beira-Mar confronted a man named Marcelo Borelli, the individual who cruelly abused a 3-year-old girl. The story began as one of the most controversial broadcasts in Brazilian television history. In the early 2000s, on the popular Ratinho show, a VHS tape was shown during primetime. It featured Borelli, a notorious bank robber from Paraná, torturing the 3-year-old daughter of a criminal associate. Borelli stomped on the child's stomach and committed unspeakable acts, many of which were so horrifying they couldn't be discussed on air. For many, that broadcast left an indelible mark. Families across Brazil, often gathered around a single TV, were shocked by what they saw. For Ratinho's team, the outrage wasn't limited to the viewers. Even the inmates who saw the footage were furious and reportedly wanted to take Borelli's life. Borelli's crimes and arrest. Marcelo Borelli was already infamous in Paraná for his bank heists, including a notorious robbery of 60 kilograms of gold from Brasília's airport. After the Ratinho broadcast, Borelli was arrested and placed in solitary confinement for his protection, as his actions made him a target among other inmates. When questioned, Borelli showed no remorse. He justified his actions by claiming he was retaliating against the girl's father, who had betrayed him. Borelli's lack of contrition and his twisted philosophy only deepened the disdain others felt for him. Enter Fernandinho Beira-Mar. During the same period, Fernandinho Beira-Mar, one of Brazil's most notorious drug traffickers, was also in federal custody. Beira-Mar was already a feared figure, respected even beyond Brazil's borders. Although he has since reformed, becoming a theologian and writing a thesis on Jesus Christ, Beira-Mar was still a force to be reckoned with in the early 2000s. By a twist of fate, Borelli crossed paths with Beira-Mar during a prison transfer. Borelli, known for his arrogance, continued to boast about his exploits, oblivious to the fact that Beira-Mar and the other inmates already despised him for his crimes against the child. The confrontation. Borelli's bravado came to an end during a moment of vulnerability in the prison yard. Beira-Mar and over 20 other inmates attacked him, delivering a brutal beating. Borelli was struck with broomsticks, pipes, and even chairs, leaving him with severe injuries, including a scalp wound that required 300 stitches. Although the beating was savage, Beira-Mar reportedly chose to spare Borelli's life so that he would continue to suffer the consequences of his actions. Borelli's remaining time in prison was marked by constant humiliation and abuse from fellow inmates, leading to his eventual contraction of HIV and subsequent death from AIDS. Public reaction. The media widely reported the incident as a form of poetic justice, sparking debates across the country. Polls revealed overwhelming public support for the punishment Borelli received, with many viewing it as a fitting retribution for his heinous crimes. Reflection. The story serves as a grim reminder of the consequences of harming the innocent and defenseless. While it's difficult to discuss such a dark chapter without anger or indignation, it also highlights the complexities of justice in extreme circumstances. Let me know your thoughts on this intense story and don't forget to like, subscribe and share. We'll keep bringing you real, unfiltered stories.